Hello everyone, Scrapping in My Sleep here with you. I am here today to share with you my January kit that I'm putting together to scrapbook my 2024 January layouts. I am that far behind, but it's okay. I love to scrapbook and I will never run out, right? So I'm okay with that. So this is how I put together my kits. Basically, I find things I like, I pull them out and I use them. So these collections don't necessarily match each other, but they are what I want to use. And so I'm going to figure out how to put them together to make layouts that I like. So first, what I have in this top little section are some leftovers that I had from my December kits. In the last few videos, I've been showing you my December layouts and then my Christmas layouts. And I had all of these left, a lot of little red bows, which I can use anytime. And so I'm just going to carry those forward. Also, these adorable little hats from a cutout sheet that I had from Country Craft Creations. I'm going to use those. They're winter and I'm doing January photos, so I can definitely add them in somewhere. These were some, I believe, Paper Rose freebies that I got, and I can use those for anything as well. And then these were some Color Cast Designs wood veneer, and they're winter themed. I didn't use them for Christmas, so I'm going to pull them in and try to get them used up now. I don't like to put away leftover things back in my stash. I want to use it, and if it doesn't get used, if I love it, I will put it in my stash. But if I don't love it after using it for a couple kits, I pass it on to someone who can use it. So these also I had gotten out at the end of one of my some of my kits, or some of my last pages needed a little more that wasn't Christmassy. So I had gotten out these die cuts. I can't remember where they're from. I want to say Paper Rose, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to just bring them forward to use as well in this kit. And then I also have several flare. I had some of these were winter or Christmas flare that I didn't get used, but I think they're wintry enough that I can use them for my January pages. This was a freebie that I had gotten, and I'm just going to throw it in here. Surely I can fit it somewhere. These are some more of the Christmas ones I had that I think will work fine for winter. And then this is a package for winter specifically that I'm going to pull in. And then some just snowmen and woodland creatures that I can use. And then this old packet of wood veneer from Chadney. So I'm going to try to get these used up as well. All right, I had 2 papers left from my December kit that I can pull forward because they're blue and I can use them for Christmas. So you can see this was a Minte. On the back is just snowflakes. So this one is also Minte. I'm just going to pull it forward and use it in this kit. Again, so I don't have to put stash, I don't have to keep building my stash with things that I've used. I want to use them completely up so that they're gone. All right, so the first collection that I pulled out was Cottage Heart from Minte. And I want to use this. It's just so pretty. Look at this little bird right here. He is so precious. And I think I must have 2 of these because this feels pretty full. So I'm going to try to use these up. Just blues and pinks, some browns in there as well. And there are some stickers as well. So yes, I have 2 stickers. These are very generic, general things. I can use them for any layout. So I like to pull those in. I actually prefer everyday scrapbooking much more than holiday scrapbooking. So I'm excited to move past Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas into some everyday layouts. So the ephemera that I have for Cottage Heart, let me move this. It's a little bulky. I have quite a few ephemera pieces for this. I'm not sure if I got them in a grab bag or what, but I have 2 of the die cut packs, which is not a problem. I love to layer die cuts. So this is what those look like. Really pretty. I love this little whimsy with the touch of the tennis shoes, but then also just some cottagey looks in here. Just really pretty. This dog with the hat is funny. So I have two of those. I have the paper elements, which are can be envelopes, and then some tags, some tickets, and some circles. And then I have two 6x8 pads. So I will have plenty of matting paper and layering paper. Here's some cut aparts. I'll take some of those out for my mom so she can cut them. So just beautiful paper. Okay, that's the Cottage Heart collection from Mintay. The next collection I pulled is a Mintopia. Totally different feel. This is more whimsical, playful. It is a winter specific collection. And there are one-sided, oh my goodness, excuse me. There are one-sided papers in the back. So these are the one-sided papers. And then there are two-sided thicker papers in the front. All the same patterns, just double-sided. So I will have plenty to work with there. The embellishments that I have for this are the ephemera. Lots of houses, chalets, tags, homey items, ice skates. Really fun. There are a few things with Spanish on them. I'll just use those for layering pieces where you won't be able to read the words necessarily. And then I also had the puffy stickers, which are just fun, generic shapes. So very easy to use. So I have those for the Mintopia collection. Now you will see by this next one, another totally different feel. This is a P13 collection, Cozy Winter. It's wood grains, neutrals, beautiful green colors, and for some reason I have two of these as well. So it looks like I've maybe used part of it because here are some paper and embellishments just all by themselves in a little package. So I'm assuming at one point I used this for a class or something. But P13 paper is very fun to work with. Actually, I think I've been calling Paper Rose P13 or P13 Paper Rose in my last few things. So anytime I said Paper Rose, just insert P13. I think that's what some of those were actually. Okay, so whole sheet of cut aparts, just beautiful neutral papers. Totally different look and feel. But I can take a page like this and pair it with any one of these, and it would be fine. No one would ever know that those were two totally different collections. And that's kind of what makes scrapbooking exciting for me, seeing what I can put together to make a page that is cohesive, but not from the same manufacturers or even the same feel of collection from manufacturers. So that is P13 Cozy Winter. And to go with that, I have two of a lot of things. It's so weird. I'm not sure exactly what I was doing. So I have two chipboard shapes. I've used just a few on here. I'm thinking it had to have been a class. Here's a full pack of die cut shapes. The little deer is so cute. P13 does not have many pieces of ephemera, so I'm gonna have to utilize some cutouts probably from that paper, so I have more things. And then I have two sets of chipboard embellishments. This one does not go with this kit, but it's P13 and I'm using it. Like, I'll have to leave the Christmas things out, but it's okay. This one was part of the Four Seasons collection, and this one does go with Cozy Winter. So I'll be using those. And then I have a few stragglers here from Reminisce, and another totally different feel, but I'd like to get these used up. This brings in some purple and some turquoise. So this is Reminisce Winter Garden. And these are the papers that I have to go with that. This big pine cone paper. And I probably will not use this unless I just cut parts of it off. This is a beautiful piece. Purple. And then this really fun hot cocoa and yarn page. So I'm bringing that in. Again, a totally different look and feel. And then this last one, which is so cute, and I've been wanting to play with some Pretty Little Studio. So I am just making the executive decision that I can play with it. It does not have to match anything else. I just want to play with it because it's so cute. So I have this wreath with the cute little deer and chipmunk. I have the sugar cookie die cuts, circles, hexagons, and triangles. There are several letter stickers that come with this. Pink Fresh Studio has so many ephemera. It's so much fun. These are clear stickers. Gives you the look of stitching without having to get out your machine. There are 2 of these Frosty 6x9 paper packs. Those are the papers in there. Again, I like to use these for matting or just smaller layers so I don't have to cut into a 12x12. This was a freebie. Some frames. Very cute. A snowman is so cute. Here's another package of the die cuts, sugar cookie die cuts. Some adorable little birthday flair. My son has a birthday in January, so that will be perfect. Oh, there's 2 of those too. I tease myself that when I go shopping, I'm like Noah, I need 2 of everything. Well, this is proof right here. There are, these look the same, but they're not. Let's see. Nope, different words. So it's winter, but it also kind of has a birthday theme, which is fun. And then the North Pole word die cuts. There are some border stickers. And then the paper pack. And this is double-sided. It looks like I have maybe 2 different paper packs here. Yeah, there's some cut aparts. That's on the back sheet of that, so that's kind of fun that they used the packaging for that. So this was the Frosty 12x12 paper pack, double-sided, and then the next one is single-sided. So I think it's the same papers, just single-sided. So that is what I will be using to scrapbook January 2024 in January of 2026. I will be doing my next video will probably be a layout share of all the things I make from this. So unless I decide to do some individual page kits, I do like to do that as well. So thank you for joining me today. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you.